Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see the 15-year veteran Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers as they match up with Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers. With that, let's get you out to Silicon Valley, Levi Stadium in Santa Clara, as we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. And they lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Packers, they come in off the extended break from the bye.
I think it was much needed as well. You play 2.5 months, you're ready for some time off to get set for the home stretch.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll go with their leading rusher from the season ago. This is Aaron Jones. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because we were hoping this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
This is Jones. But he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Now we've got whistles and a timeout here. Yeah, it looks like we've got a 49er that's down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. '49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
I got you.
This to Davante Adams. They pick up 10, but it will still lead to a 4th down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
It away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds.
Here we go.
And
Here we go.
Sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian.
And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. Rodgers now on 1st down. It's caught here by Adams. And he gets us just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
First down, Green Bay.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target during this game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Strip that ball.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end Graham. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
26.
After the penalty, it's Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on them, it helps out the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing is Rodgers on 4th down. No way to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left Will Rivers down back there.
No doubt, they have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
These kickers now, it's like... Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, Brad, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result, defensive tackle ended up making the play.
But he finds Jimmy Graham. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't pick up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
They kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 3-3, a tight one after one on EA Sports. The This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Put down by the safety, John Presky tight. And the return comes to him. Right at the 44-yard line. So they elect to decline.
That penalty is declined.
Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
319! I'm coming after you! I'm coming after you! I'm coming after you! Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Go right!
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield. This might be a roughing call.
Defense.
I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. DeForest Buckner, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing is Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively when the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Rodgers going to throw. Got a man, that's Allison. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Rodgers now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I'm starting to feel for our quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he rips that one incomplete there. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. Now Rodgers. He's going to go down. It's 2nd back at 42. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. A pretty good spot. Matt Breed in the offense heading back out. A good job in the passing game. Decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
319!
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end to the left.
Hey, we got 3. Wipe out!
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Open here is Allison. They'll it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. 40.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. Mitchell Trubisky, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. 28-10, the final. Lastly, let's check in at our nation's capital, see what's happening with the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. 14-0, a whitewash, the final score. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a defensive struggle. Which offense can break through in the second half? To find out, let's hand it over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, we focus on him for our player spotlight. And boy, Charles, they have to find a way to just get him some time to breathe back there. He's been pressured throughout this game.
And I'll bet in his mind he's thinking the focus shouldn't be on how many times I've gone.
Check. Watch it before. No chance.
The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It was Marcel Harris out of Florida making the tackle that time.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figured out to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on scanning their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide on, and try to chip someone at the second level.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The connection made, it's Graham. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Ouch, you thought you had a defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
They go play action here on first down. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34.
It's your first drive of the second half. You're down on the scoreboard. Maybe you just say to yourself, let's take a shot, see if we can shake them up. And boy, they hit that one.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. And instead it's second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Rodgers again here on second and 10. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Rodgers again now. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Those passes out that front line always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
2nd and 10. Rodgers. Geronimo Allison, the intended target. And it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go.
The reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. They're turned away. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll try and get the running game down to Jones. And a short gain here as he gets it up to about the 6. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. It's Rodgers. It's complete to Jones. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
319. 54. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. 319.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on, a big call coming on 3rd down. Well, instead of 4th down after the incompletion, it'll be 1st down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. They leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes ran a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On 2nd down and 4, Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking for the gun. Rodgers. Open now is Allison complete. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. Rodgers to Allison. Good for a Green Bay first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So after the penalty, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
And again, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. 7th play in the drive now as they come up on the 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Jones. He's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. That looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter.
Check 59.
First down, Rodgers. Deep the goals. The 49ers get there. Deep 4. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Aaron Rodgers, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks last year. That's the most he's had in one season in his entire career. And he's going to need another one right now.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So now a fresh set of days, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. No way to escape, and he goes down. Deep 4 in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Now, 3rd down throw that misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So a change of possession here. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out.
Come on, QB, come on.
They'll get this out wide to Allison. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Coming again.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays and hurry the ball.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
Well, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Yeah, he would be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They run. It's Williams. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
We got this.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. To throw is Rodgers. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Out routes are always timing routes. And if the timing's off just a little bit, it can really throw off a play. It looks like he let him roll too much.
Yeah, there was a fraction of a second because he caught it, just couldn't stay in bounds. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. They will run with Grant. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
That's it, baby. That's it. That's it. Big hit.
Number 3 brings up second and 7 at the 23-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's second and 7. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdes-Scantling. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there. That's a first down.
Switch out. Switch out.
Into the red zone with Rodgers. And he's got the connection to the tight end Graham. Touchdown Packers. Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over.
Right. He's done right. He's done right.
They begin the drive with Williams. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a second and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down.
Throwing on second and 3. Rodgers got a man. That's Allison. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal for me. I'm going to keep firing.
On first down, it's Grant pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They go back to Grant. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now it's Rodgers. He's got his man, Valdes-Scantling. Scantling. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose his intent on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Throwing again. Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy to come up on 1st and 10. It's a run for Williams. And that lines up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute mark. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Grant. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Corey Grant, his first touchdown of the year, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And a pretty good run there in the end to top it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Garoppolo and the Niners now down 24-17. A minute 52 to play. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon. Barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down.
I'm coming after you.
He's back to throw. He finds McKinnon complete. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds.
Here we go.
It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now Garoppolo. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly. He's on a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the first down.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground.
Here we go.
Next thing you know, they march up another 15 against your squad.
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll look to throw. Joshua Jackson there to knock that one away. Ball at the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. Back to throw.
That completion works out in a nice way. That can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They got to make sure on their throws that they see it, not just anticipate it.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitching catch.
I'm not surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they are using them. Those timeouts do you no good at
touching.
Use them now.
Offense.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Garoppolo. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Double time. We got 4.
Run it. 158.
Here we go.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use her. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
319.
So don't say nothing.
The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Let's put that team on the
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote. A great come-from-behind victory in this one, Charles, and really the difference, obviously, was that 4th quarter. They dominated.
And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well.
So for Green Bay, the win is a good one for morale, but little else as they move to 3-8. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now in the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as